welcome back. We thought we'd make a quick video of these Rock Tamers, or us putting them together today. I got Jamie coming over to give me a hand, I think. And if not, I can put them together myself with Trish here pretty quick. They're supposed to be pretty easy to put together. But we wanted to get these because we're picking up the boat in a couple weeks, and as you can see from the picture, I think you can see in the video, they're pretty wide, and they will help protect us from throwing rocks at the boat. That the boat's brand new, and so we want to protect it as long as we can. So yeah, we're going to give it a shot here. Stick with us and we'll show you some pointers, maybe some pointers or some things not to do on how you put these together. Alright, we're throwing on the Rock Tamer nameplates here, and it comes with a little Allen key here, a star end on the Allen key, and then it's a 10mm socket, and you know, just a bolt on the back side, and there is a spacer in between there, in between the rubber, and there's the nut that goes through, and it's pretty quick. They go on really straightforward and simple that way, and I'm just going all the way along this way so it goes on nice and level and straight. Alright, we got this part of the assembly on. It just slides over your receiver, and you only need about 2 inches of space back in here for this to slide on, and then it just torques down on here, and it's quite solid. I mean, it shakes right now because I've got movement in the actual receiver itself, but this part of it is solid. And there's a jam nut in here. I think these are, what were these, 16 mils? Yeah, they're 16 mils. You tighten this up, and then the jam nut, and that's in there rock solid. And so that part is done. And now we just got to get these bars in here and line up the mud flaps, and I think we're going to have to cut them probably about 3 inches off of them, but we'll show you that here in a second. Get close there. We've got them mostly installed. I just got to finish tightening up this one here. We ended up cutting about 3.5 or 4 inches off of them, because you got to cut off for the squat. Like once your trailer's on there, obviously you're going to have a bit of squat, and you want to have that clearance here. So we ended up cutting off about 3.5 inches. And then you have to re-punch the holes, and it comes with a punch, but we found that a drill worked way faster. It speeded that up quite a bit. And yeah, after that we have to put on the heat shields, because it's quite close on the Dodge. You have the exhaust like right here, and they recommend putting the heat shields on. So we're going to figure out how to do that here in a minute. But first I just got to finish tightening these up, and then I guess the last thing is the heat shields. We're almost done. Alright, so we figured out a way to get these heat shields on there. What we've done, we've got a flashlight in the exhaust pipe shining on there, because it recommends you have the heat shield right in the dead center of your exhaust. So we've got some chalk here, and our plan is to just mark the edge. If that's marking, I'll mark the bottom, might be better. Yeah, that works. That works good. And then, yeah, if I do that, then we'll line up that, because we got to drill some holes through again. Yeah, that should work perfect. Well, we've almost got them installed here. We had to drill these holes out, and there's actually porcelain inserts that are right in there, and so you have to drill them out a little bit bigger, and then it comes with the bolt kit and washers, and actually mounts pretty easy. The key is to get it centered on your exhaust, and so that's why we use the chalk line, and we've got them, you know, as far as we can tell, they're pretty centered. So we'll find out once we actually get them installed and take our first trip and see how the heat holds up against them. Because on the Dodges, the exhaust is so close that it could be an issue. That's probably the only drawback with this style of rock guard, but it's got great reviews. And to install them, you know, a few breaks here and there for coffee because we need our coffee. They went on really easy, really quick. So far, I recommend them for ease of install, and then now we'll.
The quality of the materials look good.
Yeah, they are good, and the instructions are really straightforward on this. It's good. So, anyways, we'll get it back on, and we'll take one more shot of what it looks like. Yeah, that doesn't add much weight at all, really. They're pretty good. Yeah, the thing I like about this too is when you're not pulling, you just pull it off, throw it in the box of the truck, and then it's not banging around. The only thing is there's a bit of play, and that's not in the Rock Tamers themselves. That's in the receiver. So I know I've seen on Amazon there's like a hitch clamp you can get. So I may get that, and it just kind of goes around your hitch there and your receiver, and it torques it up and tightens it up so you'll get rid of that play. But overall, no, I think that's good. It'll protect the boat. I'm happy with that. It's awesome.